Hi guys, and welcome back to Car Focus. You join me now inside of an Audi TTRS. Now I did actually review one of these on the channel back in 2018, so it's been a while. Quite intrigued to give this one a go. This one's finished in turbo blue. We've got a couple of extras as well. We've got a nice little spoiler on the back there. And I'm actually parked next to an original TT, which you can't see at the moment, but I'll cut some shots of that in. The TT's pretty much been around for around 25 years now, so quite a long time. But 5-cylinder engine up front, 400 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, 480 newton meters of torque, so I'm pretty excited to go and have a spin. Now I've just jumped out of the RS3, jumped straight into this, so it's going to be a nice comparison just to see how they fare up against each other. This is obviously designed it to be a more sort of sporty, well, it's a sports car essentially, whereas the RS3 is a family saloon. So anyway guys, let's take this car for a spin. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in a bit. So here we are inside the Audi TTRS. Now I've got the window down, and before we do anything, I think we need to do a little pull in manual mode, just see what it sounds like. Whoa! She's quick and she sounds glorious. Anyway, I thought I'd just start the video by doing that. So I've just got out of the RS3 and I'm now hopping into this TTRS. And I thought I'd do it that way because they share the same engine and they're pretty much the same performance figures. Hang on, we've just got another junction here. Oh, these things are so good on the accelerator. Very fast, very fast. Oh, it sounds so good, that 5-pot. Yeah, anyway, so I thought I'd jump out the RS3 and jump into this because they share the same engine. I know they're different cars. This is more of a kind of sports car than the RS3, which is a family saloon. But I thought I'd just see how they felt compared to each other. So this TT, this shaped TT has been around for quite a few years now, and it does feel it jumping in the car straight away. It feels a bit more old school Audi. Like just the way things are in here, the gear selector, the dashboard, it's a lot simpler than the RS3 was. We've also got the flat bottom steering wheel with the drive select button and the start button on here, and the bigger paddles as well. It just feels like more of a back to basics sport car inside the TTRS, and I love it, to be perfectly honest. It's pretty raw, the road noise is quite loud. The ride's pretty firm, even in comfort mode, which we're in now. It's just more kind of a back to basics kind of feel. Even though it's not a basic car, it's still a very modern car, and it's still very well spec'd. It just feels a bit more, yeah, rough and ready, if you know what I mean. It is pretty premium in here though. We've got carbon door handles, we've got Bang & Olufsen sound system in this model. Leather trimmed dashboard at the top here, nice Alcantara steering wheel with leather top and bottom. Again, we've got the Audi RS sport seats with the hard backs. Carbon centre here around the centre console, and everything in this car in terms of infotainment is controlled purely on the dashboard here because we've got no screen. Now these air vents, we have got a couple of options on here. So we've got the climate control, we've got the fan speed on there, and then you've got your heated seats on right and left. This is actually designed to mimic that of the wing of an aeroplane, these being the jet turbines. It's quite a nice, sleek design. Moving to the back of the car, we have got two little bucket seats back there, but they're pretty, I mean, they're mainly just for show. You're not really going to be sitting anybody in there. But if you have to, I'm sure you could put these seats forward and squeeze a small person in the back. But no, driving this along, it just feels quite nice really. Like I say, it does feel a bit firm, but it does feel compliant. I think we need to get it on some twisties really to find out what it's all about. It's not the sort of car that you buy to kind of cruise around in. It's a car that you want to grab by the scruff of the neck and have a bit of fun. So we're going to find a nice little road and we're going to do just that. Right, so let's have a little bit of fun with this car, see what it's all about. So on the throttle, lightning fast gear changes, the car hooks up obviously with Quattro. We've got wet roads today as well, by the way. It's not complaining at all, no traction issues whatsoever. Into second gear here, nice shove of low down torque. Doesn't complain at all through the corner, it's just mega planted. On the brakes, very nice and sharp, very good on the brakes. Feels very direct, it feels very, it will react to your inputs with great speed. It's very sharp, very quick on the steering. So we'll just try what it's like for traction from a standstill pretty much. So we'll just roll along nicely and I'll floor it. Wow, I've turned ESC into sport mode. It took a little second to wake up, but when it got going, it did feel a bit more fighty then actually. So yeah, we're in dynamic ESC in sport, and it felt like it wanted to have a little bit of a scrap. Wow, this thing is so fast though, so fast. I've always said these cars are like a little baby R8. And even the way it sounds as well, the soundtrack isn't too far off the V10. Guys, it's so quick. I don't know how many more times I can say that, to be fair. It's a bit of turbo lag going first, and then it really wakes up. All the way up to 7,000 revs. God, blimey. Blimey. Yeah, brakes are incredibly responsive. The car just feels very light actually. There's pretty much zero body roll going into corners. Compared to the RS3, it just feels a lot more alive. It's a bit twitchier, mind. It does kind of like to follow every little rut and bump on the road, but it makes it more exciting. Very capable car though, and with the 5-cylinder soundtrack, it's just absolutely glorious. Question is, would you pay between £70,000 and £80,000 for one? I don't know, only you can answer that, guys. Depending on your financial circumstances. Me personally, I don't think I could quite stretch to that, but I could see why you'd possibly want to, because it is a very capable little car, and it's, you know, it's knocking on the doors or chomping at the heels, should I say, of supercars. Oh, this is fun. I like this car. I do like this car. It's making me smile, it's making me laugh. When a car makes me laugh, that is a good sign. Driven quite a lot of cars now and become a little bit, well yeah you do, but you become a little bit used to them. So when you do find a car that gives you a smile like this, it's usually something a bit special. Could be a little bit quicker on the downshift. Feels maybe a tad bit lazy when you're knocking down through the gears. Yeah, it's so darty. Now, in terms of understeer, I mean, it's hard to kind of get a real feel for it, but I'm not really detecting any hint of understeer, but I'm not detecting any hint of oversteer either. It just feels like quite a neutrally balanced car. And it's mainly designed just for getting down the road as quick as possible rather than being too playful. God, pure savage, guys. Love it, love it. Yeah guys, Audi TTRS is definitely getting the thumbs up from me. Yeah, nice big grin on the face. No complaints at all. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to wrap this video up. It's just a quick, well, kind of first impressions, but I've already reviewed one. But yeah, just a reuniting. Is that the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I've been reunited with a TTRS, and it's been superb. A little bit more noise. It just needs the old sports exhaust back without the GPF. But other than that, absolutely superb, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yabbering on now. Until the next video, as always, take care, and I shall see you soon.